Okay, so this is my public account.
What's the private account?
I see. I got a Vanguard account.
Wait. Let me see this. Nice.
I've actually never seen this before.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
we got $51,442.39 in this. So I've never in my life ever seen this account before. So, all right. So what do we start with? I guess I kind of want to start with stocks before we go
Sure.
options or any other things. So you have 200 shares of NEO here. So you're up on those NEO shares, pretty good. So you got 9,000.
Average costs $40.
Yeah, I wish they had the price. Like,
Oh, you want me to change?
Can you like?
You see, you can pick last price, percent change, your equity, today's return, total percent change.
I want to see how much money you have in each stock, if that's possible. All right, perfect, sweet. Yeah, I don't really use this app ever, but yeah, $9,400 in NEO. Okay. Tesla Tesla, 13,000. So we're talking 22 plus just between two EV companies.
I do have a bit of margin, I believe, on this account as well.
Oh, Jack.
So I think. Wait, let me see.
I didn't know you were getting into that. What is Kevin doing to you?
$33,842 of margin.
Wait a second. Wait. Can I see?
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Wait. So your account is $51,000, but of that, $33,000 is.
That's an extra 33 he's got, right?
Yeah, so I have like $80-something thousand
he's got
dollars
over 80,000
invested.
Oh, okay.
But if I own $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
if you
your
sold
net.
out today.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, got it. Jeez,
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack.
But I have 80,000.
Why do you need to use margin?
I need it.
I need it.
All right.
It's like a drug. It's so addictive. All right, Palantir, you got 11,000 in. Okay. Apple, you got 31,000 in. Yeah, usually if you use margin, it's usually because you hate your job and you want to try to retire as fast as possible. Usually,
I wasn't using a lot of margin, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna start using it. So I was like, might as well buy Apple instead of more Palantir, or more Apple instead of buying more Fisker or Neo.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's kind of like an alcoholic when they say, I'm only going to drink 5 beers instead of like Jack Daniels straight up. Okay, Fisker. So what do we got? Are they even truly an EV company, or are they just a joke?
Well,
they're a very
Graham
profitable
told me to buy.
joke.
I don't even know if I'm profitable.
I didn't tell you to buy, man.
Well, no. Okay, you said for educational purposes only, you should get Fisker.
I never said you should.
No, but I will say this: I have made money because I've sold calls on my Fisker shares. So I've made premium and I am up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So then we have the CCIV 5600. Dude, what is this EV?
Yeah.
Oh
well,
my
gosh. That was upon someone else's advice. I'm not going to name any names, but I'm down on it.
Okay. Yeah. You own 2 EV companies that sell EVs and 2 companies that hope to someday sell EVs. Interesting. Okay. So how bad is this one going though?
My average cost is $28. So I'm down
1,200. Okay. Yeah, CCIV. I mean, it has potential someday. I went to the factory, but
that was you told me to do that.
Oh,
I've also
6,000. Okay.
I've also made more money. I'm down on it, I think.
That's what I was trying to see.
I'm down $200, but I have made money overall. I've made money on Coursera because I've sold calls on it.
Oh, nice.
So I'm up probably a few $100.
Yeah, that's the thing with Coursera. A lot of people figure it's not going to make a big movement anyway. So why not make some money? I should honestly do that because I'm
selling monthlies is what I've been doing.
Coinbus. Interesting. So you got, that one's not going good at all. But, hey, long term.
I want to buy more.
Yeah, long term, you never know. So, I mean, you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4 different EV companies, man.
It's a well-balanced portfolio.
Jeez, I don't know about this one, man. I mean, Palantir is exciting, but they have a lot to prove, obviously. I do own some Palantir shares myself.
I've made a lot on Palantir. Based off of, I've been selling calls on Palantir for like 5 months.
Okay.
I've probably made of the equivalent of 150 shares just on call premiums.
Well done, man. Well done. Apple, so you have significant amount in Apple. That's almost your entire margin amounts in Apple, essentially. So, and Apple's been moving to the upside. The issue with Apple is total return negative 486%.
No, that's on my Apple options. That's on my Apple options. I'm up 3,100.
Nice. Okay.
I bought fairly recently as well.
Yeah.
It was at 130.
Yeah, I'm getting a little worried about Apple's valuation, though. It's pushing. I mean, they're still growing, and they're going to continue to grow, but that valuation's pushing, man. I'll
probably sell more calls on Apple.
Okay. You got Doge.
No, I don't really have Doge.
Oh,
I tried to sell it all, but I had so much that it was like difficult to sell it all. So I think, I have 139 of them.
Is that true about the total return, 4,000%, or is that not accurate?
Yeah,
that's true because I bought at like as you can see, a fourth of a penny.
Dude, good for you. What, now,
of a penny.
when did you sell the Doge?
I sold average cost was I sold at like 60 cents on average.
Yeah, so happy about that.
Yeah.
So happy. Right around the SNL skit. So good.
I don't think I own any Bitcoin on this account.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I was trying.
So
at first, I thought it said 31,000.
No, this is just my watch list.
Oh,
I do
okay.
own that. That's the only crypto that I do own a little bit of. These are my stocks, and then up here are my options.
All right, so let's see. So you got Palantir calls?
So
what's going on here?
it's because it's getting close to the date. So you're probably going to want to do total return. Sorry.
Okay. Nice. So you made $73 on that one so far. Wow. You're doing, so they're all going good except this one here? What do we got going on here?
Those are
1750s?
calls that I bought on Palantir. And Palantir I was up like a week ago, maybe 10 days ago, but then Palantir has been struggling. Okay. And these are in the money like leaps. So it's for 2023. So I feel pretty confident that it will be okay.
Way, 2024 is coming out in less than 2 months. Mm-hmm. So you ready to make some money, Graham? 2024 calls are coming out.
Let's do it.
This is a call that I bought on Palantir, $10 strike for 2023. And I bought that at like a really good point. So even though Palantir has been struggling, I'm still up on it.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's really interesting. But mostly you're selling calls, so correct?
Yeah, I just haven't recently because I honestly haven't bothered trading. But today I realistically I should have sold some calls on Palantir, another one on Apple, and Neo as well.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, if I was to provide some non-financial advice to this portfolio, I would say, Jack, what the heck are you doing? I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Look, here I'll go to.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean,
3 months 30%. My 1 year is 65.
Yeah, but it's about the future. That's all we're planning for now. And I don't see any tattooed chef in here. So right off the bat,
I don't think they have tattooed chef on Robinhood.
No way.
Type it in.
That's impossible.
No way.
Sorry. No, I was thinking about Planet 13. They have tattooed chef. Yeah, they have tattooed chef.
I was about to say. So yeah, I don't see any chef. You need a food stock in here. And what's better than the chef? Okay?
Will it be a good buy tomorrow?
It's a good buy anytime. Yes.
I'll tell you what. I'll put in money tomorrow.
Well, the problem is you need to make that a 5-figure position in this portfolio.
A 5-figure
position. It needs to be 10K plus. To outweigh some of this questionable activity.
Why wouldn't you? Well, the issue with Jack on this is that if he sells, he'll have to pay taxes.
You're not selling this.
No. The reason, so the reason why I can justify being over leveraged in these like riskier markets, like the EV market, is because I sell calls off of it. So the call I use as a hedge against my position. So even if it does go down, then like I buy these shares, like I over leverage myself, knowing that I will sell calls. So that is my justification. That's what makes it okay for me to continue to buy more, is because I have a little bit of a hedge when I do sell calls. It just so happens that at this point in time, I do not have any calls that I've sold because it was like everything was going down and you don't want to sell calls when the stock is going down.
Yeah.
So I should have just sold calls in the past few days, but I just didn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like you need some chef, man. I feel like you need a Jack Jackson play in here. We don't have any Jack Jackson. I think you got to own one. If it's not Planet, maybe it's Avant Brands. That could be an interesting one. I'm thinking something Jack Jackson related. You got to have one of those in your portfolio. Let me think what else you need here. I mean, you should own some Facebook, to be completely honest, some FB. You're talking about Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Oculus. Interesting valuation, amazing balance sheet, beast of a management team. I think 5K Facebook would make sense. So, some of these positions I'm not the biggest fan of, obviously. CCIV I'm keeping track of, but it's just, kind of waiting on that one. Maybe a Wynn Resorts. Or something like that. Wynn's fallen a lot.
I like Wynn.
Yeah, off the 52-week high. It's trading, I think, under $110. Basically, anytime it's under 120, it's usually a very intriguing buy. So, yeah, that's what I would say. I would say you need some chef, without a doubt. Maybe some Wynn for travel, because you don't have any travel stocks.
Or some SPY.
Yeah.
I have plenty.
I would cut either Fisker or CCIV. I would... I would maybe consider adding Facebook. If you don't want Facebook, then Google. But I think Facebook's valuation is more intriguing, and they have more, I think, upside long term. So, and I think you need a Jack Jackson play, man. And like I said, maybe cut either Fisk or CCIV because you're playing so many EVs.
I'll do that. I'll do that in a different account.
Oh, okay.
Because
Why
this
not this account?
Because the purpose of this account was for me to do a lot of like option stuff because I wanted to learn options to get better. So I'm doing higher risk plays, and I didn't even start out with that much money in this account. As you can see, if I go to I started out with about $30,000.
Yeah.
So it's like it was an amount of money where obviously like I would be comfortable losing 30%.
Yeah, and you're doing well. There's no doubt about it. I think you can take it to the next level, man. I think you got the next level. You just need if it's not this account, then maybe it's some other account. But there's also option activity you could do in the other ones. Win 2024 calls, maybe some Chef 2024 calls, and and then the Corsair. You might want to consider making that a little bigger.
5-figure position, as you say.
Yeah, maybe even 8K if you don't want to go all the way up to 10, and then sell some calls and do some stuff like that.
I don't know. I think if it were me, what I would do, Jack, is get that to 100K.
Get this account?
Yeah. Or, well, not necessarily the Robinhood account, but get a stock position to 100,000.
What, a single stock or
no,
a brokerage?
just your total portfolio to 100,000. I would keep the stocks that you have right now. I just diversify, like Jeremy said. Get that to 100K. Then anything above 100,000 should be put towards a home fund. That's what I think. Just high interest savings account, home fund, but get that to 100,000 first.
I have, between all my brokerages, I have over 100,000 invested.
Well, then 200,000. Take my advice, 200,000 now.
Okay.
And then that's your safety net right there. No matter what happens, you got that to fall back on, and then your home fund afterwards.
200,000 and then got it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question here, Jack. I got a question for you. Are you interested in potentially buying back the Doge? If you are,
Yes.
what price?
Now would be the time to do
Okay,
it.
so honestly, I would be down to average into Doge. So
Whoa.
I'm talking probably go in a few thousand right now, see the price action for a little bit, and then probably go in another 3,000-4,000. He's doing a really good job and not smiling, Jeremy.
Yeah, you're ready
wanna
to
tell me?
sell a day trading course. I tell you that, or crypto course.
Link down below.
Feel it out a little bit, see how it
Yeah.
goes.
Two-
Throw in another few thousand.
Usually
play it by
297
ear.
is 247 today.
I'd like to bring that up to a solid 5-figure position.
Five-figure, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm using this word right, but it's an homage for Dogecoin.
It's all
Dogecoin brought
profit.
me to where I am today. Honestly, Dogecoin paid for this watch.
Ooh,
That would be that's a good clickbait, man, is I bought a Rolex with Dogecoin.
It did.
Yeah.
So I owe a lot to Dogecoin, and I also think it's low, Thanks, Alex.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That deserves a like.
Yeah, thank you. So
Smash
the
the like button.
Dolex. That's what I'll call it. That's not an accent, but we'll roll with it.
Dogelex.
Yeah, the Dogelex. I love that.
dude, imagine if they made a custom watch with a little Dogecoin in the middle of
That would be awesome.
like an AP with a little Doge in the middle. Oh my gosh! Could you imagine how that would sell?
Yeah.
would be a Doge.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Doge never sleeps, or Doge 24/7.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Oh, you always gotta have your eye. You always gotta
and
watch.
it should
Doge.
have the Doge stock like price or the Doge price
That
on
would
it.
be cool if they could get a watch with like some connection, some internet connection.
The Apple
where
Watch.
Anywhere you go, yeah.
Frank Mueller actually, I think a year or two ago, they had a limited edition Bitcoin watch.
Wow.
It had a nice B in the middle of it, and then somehow you could encrypt your Bitcoin into it or something crazy. I don't know exactly how it worked, but I think it was the first like high-end watch company that did some sort of deal with a crypto-related thing. So I don't know, Dogecoin, maybe that's the next thing. So.
I tell you, man, people don't believe it, but I was watching Dogecoin like a hawk before the whole like price jump and everything.
Yeah,
but I was
remember.
watching it when I first introduced you to it.
Yeah.
And I recognized the fact that Dogecoin does have a trend where people will realize that, okay, Dogecoin is a total meme and it blows up on TikTok or some social media forum. And then they pump it and they get all these poor like random people to invest in it. And then they buy and of course it drops. You just have to know that there will be an up and there will be a down. And that's the way Dogecoin
Sound like
rolls.
Warren Buffett. Like there will be up, there will be down.
I sound like Warren
Wait,
Buffett?
yeah.
Well, thank
No,
you.
no.
Thank you.
Which makes me think, Graham, imagine if you had went all in the Doge at the lows and then sold out at the high.
I would be more wealthy than Graham if I
if
I
you did
bought
all in.
everything
Yeah,
in
that's
once
true.
I bought in
Yeah,
Doge.
my $1,000 that I bought in would have been worth at the peak. It was like $170,000 at the peak.
Oh my!
$1,000.
yeah,
From
$1,000. And
my-
that, I mean, yeah.
My 100 turned into 16,000
Oh
at the
my
peak. $100.
gosh.
Yeah.
Only
But here's the
$100.
thing. Realistically, I know for myself, if I turned 1,000 into 10, I would have sold. I would have sold at 10.
Paper
Yeah.
Or
hands.
if I turned
know you.
1,000 into 50, I would have sold at 50.
Yeah.
So I think I don't think I would have held it because it went up to like 38 cents and went back down to like 25. I would have sold in between there.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
see
not
that.
have
Hands,
held
man.
it to SNL.